Hello. Enough slacking. This. Hello, Bobber. How you doing, Bobber? Okay. Yes, there is nothing to do today. We're gonna do Act 1 again. Oh, we can only play standard. Okay. Hold up. Can I migrate everything? Oh, we can only migrate them one by one? Yep. Okay. Yep. Migrate. Okay. Great. So self-found, continue, Monke. Okay, Monke. Is your food ready, Bobber? Are you still slacking? Food, Bobber. As. That's good enough. W is the... Oh, I know what I missed actually here. Pick and boom. Right. Show activity. Right, I'm gonna wait for the slugger. We'll be back in a sec. Okay. Is this? Okay. I checked out the tree today, rather the update tree, cause path of building still ain't updated. It's gonna be way more damage to grab. Rather, I'm gonna grab way more damage than previously. They kinda nerfed the crit nodes, which I'm not really happy about. It shouldn't matter that much. But I wonder how good the new energy shield recharge nodes are. It's like, they added a lot of those, right? I might take like different defensive nodes. This... I can even check it. Let WSD. They added a whole new cluster here, like a passageway. There's also some new nodes here. And kinda sucks, cause Nature's Bite got moved from here to here. And I kinda wanted to grab it early on. But now... can do it. Hold up a sec. Okay. But yeah. I'd probably drop those. Like this part here. I'm gonna grab those, because all of the deflection nodes got buffed, right? We're gonna have way more deflection. And the evasion rating on items also got buffed. Thinking about this one, because POB doesn't support it, so I cannot even check how much damage it adds. Same with this. Unless you do. It's like a pretty cool note here. Like the new part. I think they give elemental resistance to Chaos Rest. One of them gives like half 50% reduced cursed effect and 35% reduced elemental stuff. Like freeze, shock, and ignite. Just kinda neat. Start. This one also got nerfed. Down to like 25% increased damage for whatever reason. My body is ready. Very good. Welcome, Bobber. Let me finish my radish. I was saying that I checked the new tree, by the way. Like... we should be stronger. Stronger. Don't know how long we're gonna run with Hollow Palm, though. But supposedly you can take the fancy Facebreaker gloves. This is the unique that increases unarmed damage and turn them into a rune to make your gloves stronger. Monk strong. Worst case, we're gonna go with a quarter stave and just spin around. Return to Monk, pay no tax. So, okay. WSD. So, the most important part. Kill nothing here. Killing anything on this beach is such a waste of time. Like with your weapon run. I'm out of coffee.
Rest now. I will see about this miller.
Hold spacebar to sprint, by the way. Why did you click? You need to click it to get a weapon. Like, you click the weapon and you click the box that gives you your skill. Although you kinda don't want to use the skill as it sucks. Like... This is probably one of the worst starting skills in game. Falling Thunder. Like that does. This sucks. It's only good if you get free power charges, but it's impossible to generate them right now. It's also pretty impossible to generate them on bosses, Julian. That was a joke implying. I know it was a joke, but I explained it anyways. Okay. Like, that does. You have more DPS, just auto-attacking.
Dick butt slit
Dick
lip.
butt slick lick. What up, Bone? How you doing? Butt. You can fish for a shock, but the chance is so low it ain't worth it. Just pretend you're good at the game, auto-attacking shit. Yeah, don't feign stuck. But why don't we? They don't drop anything. They give miserable amount of experience, and the boss is gonna set you at level 2 anyways. So the only thing you're doing is wasting your time. See? Exactly level 2.
Skill always beats rules.
You know in the game operator, some terrorists moan Aloha snack bars they're dying? I go back and double tap those. Aloha snack bar. Hold up. I can actually waste my ammo just to those vote. A safe space, let it rip. Yeah, they added a boss to Tarkov that's so aimbotty that you gotta kill him through the wall or he's gonna one-shot you. My mind didn't trust it. Ain't good. I was supposed to create a regex. Don't be afraid to scream it, let Bobber demonstrate. Hold up. I'm the regex. Pure E2 regex narrator. Pathofexile to regex. Okay. We want movement speed. Okay. Fire code lightning res. Physical damage. Plus to all skills, plus to melee skills. Okay, that's gonna be good enough, right? It's probably a way to make it... Hold up. Don't tell me I need to... Hold up. I'm gonna tell you what I'm looking in a second. But I should be able to paste it. And no clue why I can't paste it. Atheists and Christians probably some of the biggest theological enemies, but they somehow managed to unite the atheists and Christians under the Crusades. Yeah, atheists like fun. Okay, hold up. We too can paste regex. Okay. see. That's good troubleshooting, because my regex ain't working.
Till next time.
I cannot paste it and I'm not gonna type it myself,
I
right?
fear this land. Please, take your time.
Can I paste it in-game?
I sense with
Yeah, I can paste it in-game. Hold up. Control.
Yes?
Okay, so why cannot I paste it here? Control F. Okay, it's a shortcut. So I should be able to copy it. Okay. And my game client is set to English. Okay. So there's a way to like filter everything the vendor has with a regex. And it makes it easier so you don't have to check everything one by one, right? But I cannot copy, I cannot paste it. What's the weather in Poland? Germany is hotter in the showers. That's hot as hell. At least it's sunny, but it's hot. And it's only gonna be worse, right? Krakow is horrible at this time. It's like set in a valley, right? So the temperature only rises. It never gets better. Okay. Anything above 20?
What would you like?
That's the thing, that I don't feel a difference between 20 plus and 50. Both of them feel the same. Like, absolutely way too hot. And disable the temp short, disable pausing, game cutting restrictions. Revive or interact over, equipping restriction. Okay, maybe I have it somewhere here. English, prevent filter, nope. Scroll quest tracking, center to UI, hide login email. Show sensitivity disabled. Not hot, let's keep as accurate as possible for maximum damage. Always sockets, currency quick UI. Okay, attack in place, key, stops, move. Always highlight. Hold up. Let me reload. That hot, but does it sound as catchy as a crematorium? A crematorium sounds like a place where they make cream, right?
Anything take your fancy?
Still not. What did I break?
Go.
It's like that. I can paste it in game. Can't paste. Regex add vendors. MG. You're not beating him. Oh yeah, we mean the crematorium. You know that Americans have a big problem, right? Because they have so much sugar in their blood that when they get cremated, it smells like bacon. Literally smells like barbecue. Okay, why cannot I paste it? Hold up, let me check stash. It doesn't work here either. Okay. No, too fat to fit in. They just grill them over open fire. Okay. But like... Dragex is correct, right?
What have we got? Anything take your fancy?
Uh, let's try it like animals. No, still cannot. Okay. Hold up. I need the funny thingy. Maybe it's too long. That would be weird. Yeah, it's too long. That's why. Okay. Okay. That's good to know. I wouldn't expect it to be too long. Move. Okay. Okay. Like that as I would never expected it to be too long. Okay. Movies that are have morbidly obese, what the hell? As a naturalized American citizen, I can say with the sincerest certainty that almost half the Americans are obese. Yikes. Pure wheat to regex, too long to paste. Okay. So I guess 50 is the limit. Okay. Okay. What can I drop? I can drop this. It's 52. Let me see. Nope. Okay. Okay, it's good enough. Plus rest, plus movement speed, plus physical damage.
Anything take your fancy?
Hold up. Did I copy all of it? Hopefully. In the US, I suddenly realized one that while looking around. Wow, these fuckers were fast as fuck. Oh. Okay, that's gonna be 45. Let me see this. It's still showing all of them, almost all of them. That's not good. Okay. So we're gonna have a working regex, right? It's showing me everything and I don't want everything. Okay. Okay, let me see this. Not good enough. Well, fries in Europe have 2 ingredients, the one in the US have 11. To regex, highlighting. Okay. Whenever I moved back to Europe, I was shocked to be reminded the leverage Mac menu is US small. In Norwegian McDonald's, you cannot get most of the shakes in higher size or like bigger size than small because the sugar and calorie intake is higher than the daily, you know, like allowance.
Anything take your fancy?
Which I personally found hilarious. It's hiding. Okay, half of the regex is working, half isn't. I don't like it. Let's try again. Let's try
What would
this.
you like?
It's highlighting everything. That's physical. Ooh, that would be crazy good. Okay. We can crusade our way to make Istanbul Constantinople again. Americans would probably fucking die of diabetes before they even get there. Yeah, but if you would make Istanbul into Constantinople, we would lose on the delicious kebab. Is it worth losing kebab? Okay. Hold on. Let's try this one. Nope, it's too long. Just learn how to make it, duh. We'll just rebrand kebabs to creased babs or something. And I honestly not miss the US. I would actually kinda want to go and see how it is in US. Okay, I guess it's the best we can get. Not good enough, but better than nothing. Okay. I guess you cannot filter that much. It's like all of the bases have physical damage, so it's gonna show all of them. Okay. Just go back to mine. Okay, one sec. Is it good enough? KFC Kentucky Fried Christ. What the hell? Folks are in New York City color, those big cities aren't as fat, but still fat. Because those are libtards, the gender pronoun warriors. Oh, yeah. Right. Okay, this one's good enough, right? If it
Here's
fits.
what I've got.
Yeah, it fits. Okay. So, the magic with this thing. It kills items without any desirable mods, more or less. So if you actually check vendors for items, which you gotta do almost every time when you start, you're gonna have most of them like disabled, so you don't have to bother. Already talked enough shit. But once you start getting those countries, the basket become bastard children of hippos and elephants. How did we end up here? And yeah, anyhow, Gandalf, you gotta check your vendors. I love watching them get pepper sprayed. Remember us sitting at school and checking the subreddit where people were getting electrocuted because they were stealing like brass wires and shit? That was kinda fun. Go to some content, I'm falling asleep. What content would you like, Kuka? There's nothing to do today. It's stalling. Everybody is stalling. You know, people with some basic level of education and common sense. We would win gold medal in the Olympics. Thank you. I'm trying my best. I also remember the ISIS beheading videos. No, my favorite were the people getting like crispy with Thomas the Tank Engine in the background. Thomas is cool. Anyhow, I'm gonna get the stave.
One of my finest.
As always, Glacier Spike. My favorite skill in game. Said no one ever. Internet is not the same anymore. Oh, that does though. Like... It went to shit. I'm probably not the only one who feels this way.
Oi, what would you like? Deal. Till next time.
We used to have it so good. No.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay. Hi.
Thank you, Kuka. My internet bills. Thank you. Straight from Jeff's pocket. Yeah, but You know what's the worst? I don't know if they won't be giving drops for subbing. Gandalf bamboozled himself too. I know there will be Twitch drops by themselves or some shit. Straight from Jeff's pocket. Okay. Elemental and Frostbomb. I couldn't care less. Okay. Thank you anyways. Should I find the totem build for you or screw it? Isn't if I'm even care to install the game. Okay. In any case, tell me, I'm gonna find you something. No. Okay, Titi. Titi. I don't know. What else you gonna play? Like Final Fantasy? Come on. Get me Tabula? You know how Tabula works in this one? So I'm gonna play Final Fantasy. Because Tabula is way different. It doesn't give you like skill sockets or those game sockets, whatever. You get 6 empty rune slots, so you can socket any rune you want. Which is kinda strong, but it's not as good as Tabula in the pathofexile one. Tabula ain't what it used to be. The enshittification of Tabula continues. Although they're adding something cool. I'm gonna play House Flipper too. Oh, nice. It was free, right? With new Sakura DLC. Ooh. Cool. I haven't played any House Flipper. No, it was never free. First one might have been free for a while. Yep. Yep.
For a foul creature.
I wanted to lie about something. It has multiplayer. Okay. What do you do in this game in like multiplayer? Like... So, I would just be bothered by somebody cleaning my shit. Ooh, that's a decent one. Like that ass. So what's the goal now? Smack stuff. The goal is to kill the big worm at the end. Because the big worm gives you a skill point. Not skill point. Again. It's another skill we can use. And not passives, but a support game too. Which is more DPS. We like more DPS, you flip the houses. And why is it decent? It's more damage bait. Like, this ain't Diablo. When you get your level, you don't get skills, you gotta drop those skills. And for whatever reason, they decided that one of the biggest DPS increases you can get is getting higher level of your skills. Like, in the first game, when you played melee, the level of your, like, skill gem, your attack didn't matter at all. Like, no one gave a shit about that. But in this one, even when you play melee, plus to, like, your melee skill gems is probably the best thing you can get. Reminder not to mindlessly spam currency. Guilty as charged. Didn't deal any damage. Monk sucks. Like, until level 8 Kuka, it sucks. You can make it better by playing literally any other skill but Quarter Stave. Yep. Like, if I would go Essence Drain with Contagion, it would probably be way faster, but I'm stubborn, so I just play Glacial Cascade. Why don't you? It's that witch or whatever was with the cock, I think. And I went to sleep. It got better, because it was way worse. Like, it got better than it was, but the early game experience doesn't match the endgame at all. Next day it was killed. It's still broken. You just play it on a monk now. Okay. Ah, yes. I think Cock Comet is still like one of the strongest builds in game. Yeah. You see, Mr. Gandalf. You kill the worm, you get a skill gem. Very good. And boots. Boots are good. But these boots have no movement speed, so they suck balls. From the skill gem we can get Locus. And Locus gives us AoE. By the way, when you right click those, it opens the game cutting menu. Or like your skill menu. So you can suck at your skills. Click. Launch a league and fully kill a build mid-league. Nice GGG. Oh well. You know they like questionable choices. I think they nerfed all cast on something in like 0.1. It's like a giant nerf. But Archmage didn't get touched at all and everybody was just sparking. Yeah, when you use the gem you dropped, it consumes it. You can unsocket the gems if you want to for whatever reason, right? But you cannot reuse the game, you gotta drop a new one. That's why the, like, starting one from here that's guaranteed is kinda nice. Because with 3 of those, you can basically clear the whole act. And also when you go back to the city, because you usually don't have to go back to the city, but when you do, you can get a support from this guy.
Now this one.
You put it in your game stash. Actually, level 20 games were crazy expensive when I checked them last time, Kuka. It's kinda funny. And those support games make your spell skills way stronger. They add damage. But there's a catch. Because when you right click them, it opens the menu, right? You got Glacial Cascade, right? Right. Yes, boss. And all of those, I mean, these two aren't bad. But usually they fucking suck. So you gotta move your mouse down here, like down. And Antique show recommended guns. And now you see everything. And then you can get concentrated area, which makes Glacial Cascade less pain in the ass. Gem. 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 It's long. Fuck. It's late. And you know, it auto-sockets it, by the way. These you can freely unsocket and like reuse them, so that's not bad. Pick. Okay. Gem. Gem. Is it a gem or a gem? That does. Also, you can click on checkpoints to teleport, which is nice. Gem? Gem? Okay, gem. Can also almost die like me. Let's see. After killing the worm, now we can finally play the game as Chris Wilson intended. And we can use a 3-part rotation of putting a frozen orb, jumping with our Locus, and killing the Locus, because then it explodes. And deals AoE damage when you like kill the small thingy. You're mercifully good at the game, or so I have heard. Someone sold you a big fat lie. Then, after killing this skillfully, this died pretty fast by the way, I'm surprised. Pick up the head and right click it. Rats. You got 10% cold resistance for free. And another boots with no movement speed. Yikes. Mine. Girl boot. I can't see it though. Oh. Yeah, I'm not playing hardcore anymore. At least until I get my monkey somewhere high. Like, I want to kill all of the pineapple bosses and then I can play hardcore again. But pineapple bosses look nice. So yeah. Imagine having time to play hardcore. The time investment is the same. The difference is that you don't like push. Like, you don't try hard content because you know you're gonna die. It's kinda dumb. And you know, house function is actually also pretty good. I know it's dumb. You weren't here, but I was killing Arbiter, right? And literally, there's no explanation to any mechanics. You have to figure them out by yourself, while failing them one-shots you and you have to start from beginning. Like, dude. Can you actually see which level you are? Does it even matter? When you press C, you got your level here, right? Or on the XP bar. And it does matter. That's the thing. Like, when I played previously, right? When I was rushing ahead, I was so under-leveled, I was getting less experience for killing stuff. Because there's like an experience penalty if you're under-leveled or like highly over-leveled over the zone. It's not that not disable in campaign unless you're very under-leveled, but when you get 2 maps and you like want to level, if you're gonna be running really low tier maps, you're gonna be getting no experience at all. It also... I don't know if it also eats into your drops, but in the first game, if you're over-leveling, you had reduced drop rates. So, yeah. Campaign. I'm more amazed you didn't notice when I said pineapple bosses. Pineapple? 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 No. Also, when you want to be like pro at this game, some people do, you literally skip most of the mobs and only kill bigger packs or packs like... Look at those. Packs with blue or rare mobs. You skip the rest, basically. I'm not in a hurry today. Or... My favorite part is when you say subscribe my channel. Hey, it does work though. I think it's 83 or 84 subs on YouTube now. Somehow. Slow and steady. Subscribe my channel and be my friend. Ooh. 83. See? Nice. It's like plus 13 in 3 days. Kinda neat. I wonder how good the league mechanic is gonna be. It's gonna be like worth it to even clear it in campaign. Champagne? So do you want specific base or just any item with desired stat? Until like end game, right? You just pick stats. For weapons, you do replace bases. But you can clearly see if an item is better or worse, right? It doesn't matter. But usually the end game items are on like one type of base and that's it. It's just the best base for that armor type or weapon type. Armor bases also help in first act, but you want evasion energy shield bases at the end of it. Because you have no way to scale armor, and armor bases require strength, which we won't have a lot of. Also, scaling armor from like the right side of the tree is nigh impossible. Okay, now I'm over leveling. That's bad. No. As I did, you can literally clear the first act with just boots. The only thing you want is movement speed, because movement speed is the most broken stat. Let's say you clear the campaign in 10 hours, 9 of those hours are gonna be running around. So even 10% movement speed saves you like an hour of running. If you get more, that's more time saved. It's also way easier to move out of like mechanics that bosses do with higher movement speed. So stuff that would kill you with low movement speed, you just walk out of it because you got some movement speed in boots. That's why you should check vendors after every level, because vendors refresh when you level, right? Until you get boots with movement speed, you should be checking vendors. And then on every like quest turn, then you go back. And also take a quick glimpse. It kinda is important, but it's not like game breaking if you don't do it, right? Because few nudes gonna cut a lot. I mean, it's gonna take a lot of your time. Just go through the items. Killing palm. Why? Because I can. Because I like my palm. F. Like, I got this from the vendor, right? It's blue because it got one stat, very nice. It's actually quite decent. Because they're all physical damage. It's probably the best thing in the world in Stuff you Leon. But the base is so bad that if I get a blue one from the next tier, it's probably gonna be an upgrade by itself. It's a pretty big difference in like the early game bases for weapons. Can you equip suboptimal? You can! There's like no penalty. Like the only penalty on gear is body armor taking 3 to like 5% movement speed. Like if you get shit, yeah, you just equip. Like chest piece takes 3 to 5% movement speed and it's not written anywhere. It's like hidden. That's why when I did my run I didn't have no chest piece, right? But it's better to have a chest piece than die like a moron. I literally have shitty boots, right? Those boots have no movement speed. They're like trash. When you see boots with no movement speed, it's vendor. Like, doesn't matter what the fuck is in those boots. No movement speed, straight trash. Okay, I'm gonna go read something. Okay, Kuka. Have a good night. Have a great night. So, there's nothing wrong like suboptimal bases. Enjoy reading you. And you know, at the end of the day, or rather in this game, well, the armors are like the strongest defensive item you can have. Like, deadass. Strongest. Literally, your helmet, boots, and gloves have comparable amount of defenses to your body armor. So by not running one, you're actually sacrificing a lot. But if you care about, you know, speed running and shit like that, you can do it without armor. Just for the movement speed. Is it recommended? Not. Not for people just starting out. Like, I'd say it's better to actually take your time and kill shit instead of running ahead like a moron and dying because your gear is so, you know, under-leveled and shit. See what's better or no? I'm gonna make the loot filter tomorrow. I'm gonna put the link in the guide and I'm gonna put it on as a Twitch comment too. Need to turn on comparison.
The old ways still
Hold up, I'm actually gonna check. I think it's on by default. It should be on by default, right? The only thing... No, it's gamepad even. I think it's on by default in this game. If you're gonna launch the game, you will need to tell me if show full descriptions is on. How does it even work? Hold up, let me check. Okay, doesn't change anything.
I have no room for that.
See, when you press shift, right? It's gonna compare the item to what you have equipped. And when you press alt, it's gonna show you how many mods the item has. Like, that's a remnant from Diablo 1 even. Blue items can have a single prefix and a single suffix on them. That's 2 mods together, right? So like here, physical damage, that's a prefix, right? It cannot have any other prefix. So if you would like to have a weapon that adds like flat physical damage and percentage physical damage, that's 2 prefixes. I mean, I don't even remember any D1 controls or interfaces. I love D1 and I played way too much D1. I think I still have D1 on my PC. But actually that's like a remnant from D1, right? Blue items only had like 1 suffix and 1 prefix. Godly Plate of the Whale. So if you actually want to add any more damage to the stave, you basically have to make it rare. And get a regal. We don't have no regals though, right now. No, I actually want to download D1. You know, D1 has a very good, like, modding scene. And the mods are actually very fun to play. There's one mod that adds like 20 new classes, which are actually balanced. And improves the AI and stuff like that. And there's another mod which turns it Diablo to like... Yeah, it's actually a stave. D1, D4? There's something about it, you know? The only bad thing about like the D1 mods, one was, because it's no longer like updated, was made by a Polish guy, and the other is made by a Russian that's very racist. It would be no problem, but he's racist to everyone who's not Russian. Good days. D0 before? I thought it was D0 even. And don't you dare to like mention Hellfire there. They will eat you. But yeah, at least once a year I play D1. Sounds like every Russian. Oh yeah, but this guy calls himself like Mordor or something like that. He's very full of himself. And doesn't help that he's like the only one actively developing any D1 mods. D3 we... Well... We cannot agree on that one, because D3 is good. I love D3. Like, me and Gandalf spend so much time in D3, it's crazy. If they would update the game at all, I would still probably play it. But it's maintenance mode as anything made by Blizzard recently. Yeah, we don't slander D3 here. D3 is good. I love me some D3. You heathens. Hey, D3 is a good game. Like, I don't understand the hate on D3 as it's of similar, like, difficulty level as D2 is. People just had, like, way too high expectations because they waited 20 years for it. Perfect game to play in the... It's a perfect game to play over the weekend. Like, not every game must be a game that you play forever. D3 was perfect for a weekend, and then playing anything else. And for that, I love the game. Like, we're actually considering playing it again. When was it, like a month ago? Because one of our friends played it. Okay, cool.
Sleep now and dream no longer.
Wish we pranked but Necrant Witch Doctor. I played the shit out of a Demon Hunter when you could still sell items. Whew. You nice. Hold up. Inventory management. The final boss. Okay. By the way, next season in D4 they're making any item possible to drop as mythic. I don't think there's anything more you could say to make me even a little bit less incentivized to play D4. Yes. I don't think I'll ever touch the game again. Also, that's for you, noob. You see those, right? They got holes. Holes in them. Holes in name. Holes are good. Holes are good for you. Because you take items with holes, and you salvage them later on. Holes very good. My actual problem with D3, it was way too easy. Yes, but... Did you play D3 at launch? Because I have no clue if you played D3 at launch. Also, you don't have salvage bench at start. You unlock it at the end of, like, the first act. So you just store the socketed items in your stash. Hold up a sec. Just put them and let them rest for a bit. Why do salvage holes? Because you get currency that allows you to put holes on your items. So from holes you make more holes, and holes are good for you. Oh, yo yo. Oh. That's so fucking bad. I love it. That sounds so weird. Salvage holes. Also, Wind Blast. Okay, I can finally play the game like a normal human being. I know. What's wrong in salvaging holes? Make holes in your armor to make it stronger, got it. You make holes in your armor to put runes inside. It literally works the same way as jewel crafting in Diablo 3. I'm salvage the shit out of her holes, the junk. But instead of like jewels, you got... I mean, you also got jewels. But jewels you socket inside your talent tree. Because why not? And... gems give you skills, gems. So you're left with runes for your armor. And there's a fuck ton of them. But usually you fix your resistances with them. Because that sucks.
I would ask. Anything take your fancy?
See, this
A
blows.
tool to
Boots,
break what
boots.
binds.
No movement speed, because why would I get movement speed? Okay, vendor. Also. Not this. When we get monkey tattoo thingy, do we still make holes? Yeah, monkey tattoo thingy gives you more holes. It gives you like an interface here with more holes. Also, not only holes, but items have quality, right? I don't know if you know. But like, this is a perfect example of a superior felt great club. That is quality 6. You also can salvage it to get the currency that gives quality to weapons. There's one for armor, one for weapons, and one for flasks. So you can salvage those two early on. Okay. Where was I? In my train of thought.
Friendlies. Finn makes fun of my
Okay,
collection.
now every currency.
I think it's charming.
Okay. This is the most important currency. It's called the Scroll of Wisdom. That's actually something for you. Because you gotta identify items, right?
Bye.
Same way as you did in Diablo 3. But there's no book. Because we gotta rescue a book. That's why. So before you rescue the book,
Sorry.
you need to buy your scrolls of a vendor. If you actually want to identify items. And you usually want to, because they sell for way more. And yeah, you cannot equip them unless they're identified. I know the hooded one does it, exactly. So yeah. But just gotta rescue him and like give him a ring. I remember when I was younger playing D2, I'd get so excited to find armor with 6 holes. But I realized that the holes don't mean shit without good jewels or runes.
Hell, here's what I got.
Yeah, but also the thing. A 6 socket, like 6 holes in Diablo 2, might have been horrible because the rune word you're aiming for required 5. And if you had 6, you couldn't complete the rune word. It kinda blows. And in here, usually the more holes the better. Are some very nice holes. Okay. Grillwood. Grillwood. I didn't click the waypoint, I'm gonna kill myself. I mean, very good. Good game. Yes, me like it. Eesh. Them nice holes you got there, boy. It would be a shame if something happened to those holes. Okay, checkpoint. Know the currency you slap into items. We're gonna get there. Because, like, the first act is a tutorial, if I would say so. And because people bitched and complained so much, they actually added, like, a blank rune you get after doing a quest and two. Okay, we can finally start sweeping the floor. So, you probably don't want to kill those. Don't be like me. Okay, I didn't find the tree. And in terms of the currency you slap into items, right? According to the patch notes, there's gonna be 160 new currencies you slap into items. I mean, socket tables, whatever. In terms of crafting, because you probably mean slapping currency as crafting. I'm gonna show you in a sec. That's like very primitive though. Like, actually, in terms of crafting, I don't know if RK is still here, but he knows way more than I do. I aim to clear the hole.
Remnant of the old magic.
Ew. You see, the thing you wrote right now is probably the highest form of heresy possible. Do you clear to...
What happened here?
Do you aim to clear the whole zone? You... Literally, if you're playing the game for longer than, like, let's say 20 hours, you never fully clear shit in the campaign. You just go through, like, bigger packs and rare mobs and screw the rest. There's more? There's so much more! Okay, return to Clearfell. You know what, I'm gonna grab the waypoint then return. Green Tango.
Won't be getting through here for now.
Did I get a level? I didn't get. Did I? Nope, no, no. Okay.
I must
Still
restrain
over-leveling
myself.
anyways.
What have we got? What would you like?
Yeah, 'cause it's the same shit, yep.
Go well.
Yeah, I mean the gems you slap into them before throw it away as trash.
The green
Pick.
Phoenix found my collection. Goodbye.
Hey, that's the thing, when you socket it, it's gone. You can't get it back. It kinda blows. It's like there's no way to fix your reses as easy as in the first game. In the first game, if you needed a specific res, you could just craft it and change it as many times as you wanted.
To see a thief in a place like this.
In here, you can like put a new rune on top of the one you socketed, but you could have a new rune, and you don't get the previous one back. Tango. Uno, dos, tres. Yeah, come on.
The old magic still
Nice sit like a normal human being for a second.
Please, hurry.
You know, I played it enough to just check an item, glimpse of an eye, to know if it's trash or not. Probably one thing that new players struggle the most with. I don't think something is worth anything at all. We can swap. With runes, right? But you cannot, like, 3D swap it. Did you see that you will be able to, like, extract something from face breakers to socket it into your gloves? Might be funny. No, for some kind of flux. Okay. I wonder how rare that is. That in patch notes. Okay. Julio. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. They also, like, increase the amount of essences that spawn, right? And supposedly you're gonna get more resistance essences and less attributes. That was close. It was. You know what's funny? The meme I sent you, right? I went to the toilet, and I saw that they posted it today and reminded me of you mentioning the exact situation. I was like, he's gonna laugh at it. Okay. This sucks single target wise though. Bowie Knife 99 was out to get you. The Tarkov, like, not even fan page, it's their official page. They got their memes on point. Like that us. I love their memes. But that's it. Bowie Knife 99. I still like the Legend 27 meme better. It's an ancient meme by now. Hey, Zazima is also an ancient meme. Gloves plus runes isn't gonna be fun, probably broken. And new runes are not gated, limited. the fuck? I need to rebind F.
Be gone, foul creature.
I wonder if, like, every single gloves... I'm gonna die? Probably no. Every single unique gloves have their Feast of Stone version ready. I wonder what, like, broken stuff is there. Probably broken. Also, one of the runes always have like one more suffix on items, right? And it wasn't limited per se. Like, the limit thing wasn't in the wording. No. So, did you notice that the subreddit has a sword in its name? I actually laughed at it today. I was making my coffee. Severanco's got holes. I don't have an armor. Actually. Where I'm going? There. Okay. I missed my stop. Okay. Okay, all good. Checkpoint, symmetry. Big. Lachlan. You know, I still got your account on my friend list in pathofexile 1, Gandalf. It's like 8 years old at this point. Or rather, you last logged in to pathofexile 1 8 years ago. I wanna find the ring. You can get a pretty nice ring here. If you're lucky and you don't get the mana one. Because the mana one is such a bamboozle. Okay. Blacksmith. Yellow. Okay, put those. Bonk. Change the link to great. I'm gonna grab this. Anyhow, but my. Okay. Sweetie. Thank you. I should get a better weapon. This one is so bad. Checkpoint. Okay, this one. Are we getting bamboozled? Yep. Unlucky. Okay, identify max. Okay, will work. Bell. I like me bell. Pick. I got one more support, wait. What's my wind blast? Rapido attack. Oh, thank you. I could put it in glacial. I did what I wanted, right? No, I bamboozled myself. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna find the last script and then flop the boss. So, in case you're a loot goblin, like, my brother is a horrible case of that. Like, every time I play something with him, he wanders off and starts looting random shit. I'm left alone, like, clearing stuff, and he's looting all the time.
Hate.
You don't pick up the stuff you probably wouldn't use, in terms of bases. Howling all of this shit just to vendor it isn't even worth it.
Get back.
No clue if you remember, but on the last run I didn't even clear my inventory. I couldn't even be bothered to do that. I still had those level 3-4 games when we finished. Games. Yeah, but it's probably that here. Sometimes want to pick blue stuff too. Case by case basis. Like blue rings, blue jewelry can be good. And you don't want to sleep on jewelry, as it's probably the best thing to cap your resistances with. I just pick stuff that's yellow. And with yellow, it's higher chance to have at least one desirable mod. Because it can roll up to 6, right? And blue stuff has like 2 mod stop. Uno prefixo, uno suffixo. Quick. Nothing. No. If you get unlucky with items, it's like I had minus 10% cold res, like Act 4. Ooh, that would be sweet. What the fuck? That's crazy good. Okay, what was I? If you get as unlucky as I did on my previous run, even the blue item's gonna be good. Like, really good. Glacial is still faster, but I fucking hate Glacial. I'm here. We're getting stunned. Hold up, I got Bell. I'm dumb. I can just bell her. Yeah, that's good. Back to Glacial, I guess. I'll just run Glacial like a normal human being. Hold up a sec, stop hitting me. Thank you. Thick. Oop.
Yes, my beloved.
We need a weapon. We definitely need a weapon. And better monk starting notes would be good. Kappa.
Yes, my beloved.
Can I glacial cascade my... Alright. Bell? 2, 3, 4. Okay. You can glacial cascade the bell, okay. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Okay, need more mana. Actually gonna check the vendor for a weapon. Bonk, 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 adios. Okay, the great update on what base actually want, and was actually looking for in gear.
Causes nothing but pain.
Yep. If I'm not mistaken, the stats are in the guide. Because there's like what stats to look for. But bases, it's literally either evasion and energy shield or evasion and energy shield together. Highest you can get. Because that's what you scale Hollow Palm with. Yeah. Okay. No bueno with the weapon. And no movement speed on boots. Nope, no. Oh, 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 hello. See? A jackpot.
A fine
Here's what you want. That's how we play the game. Okay. Stun duration, that's suffix. But I only go... I know, that probably wasn't the best purchase. Okay. Symmetry. Gloves, energy shield, but what on wings armor? In terms of gloves, like helmet, body armor, right? The base is here. The base must have evasion or evasion. Sorry, either evasion or energy shield or evasion energy shield, because you got hybrid bases. And in terms of stats, you go for movement speed on boots, as boots are the only thing that can roll movement
This
speed.
place harbors an everlasting malice.
On gloves, if you can get any like added damage to attacks, is good. If you hold up, pick. Okay. My train of thought didn't work. But the rule is simple. You want to get resistances on items, and everything that sounds like it adds damage, it's probably good. We're also lucky enough to scale our damage with our defenses. So like the more evasion rating you got on your armor, the more attack speed you got. The more energy shield, the higher crit you get. So you can get both tanky and DPS at the same time, which is kinda neat. I hate this skill. That does. I just like Glacial. So I'm 90% sure I fixed the stats on the guide. Give me a sec. I'm gonna actually check it. Where do I have it? Here. 'Cause I was fixing them thinking about you, that you would ask about them. Yep. If you actually open the guide and go to the part called End of Interlude / Notes, you got stat priority there. And that's the stuff you should more or less aim for, or rather, stuff that's more or less good. In terms of resistances, when it's cold res written, it doesn't have to be cold res, but you want to have all resistances, you know, as high as possible. Until the cap. The cap is 75%. I have one more. No, I have two. Never mind. You shouldn't be bothered to look for, like, beast items in campaign. It's a waste of time. Bug. And the thing you asked about, like, last time, right? White item on the ground. Perfect. White item. Take white item. It's an okay base. It's like second base you can get. Transmutes. Turn white item into blue item. So when you right click the transmute and put it on the white item, it's gonna turn blue. See, we got a suffix. Now it's blue, it got a suffix, crit chance, okay. It got an open prefix. So we can use the other orb called Orb of Augmentation to add the missing mod. If you got a prefix, it's gonna add a suffix. If you got a suffix, it's gonna add a prefix. So basically fills the 2 mod limit on the blue item. And we got a physical damage, which is absolutely great. That's probably the best thing I could have gotten. See, that's an upgrade. Cool. You shouldn't like care too much about DPS on the tooltip. Those tooltips in this game notoriously suck. But you can see that's clearly an upgrade. Like 40% more damage. Oh, nice. If you get gloves and an amulet with +1 to all melee skill gems, that's shit ton of damage. That's like crazy amount of damage. The problem is... Okay. It's something you want to hold on. I think I was using like level 14 amulet or something like that at level 59. It was literally the only one that rolled with +2 all melee skill gems. You know, I'm a hoe for DPS, right? If time gets more DPS, I'm gonna be running that. Although added damage to attacks is also pretty good. On jewelry and gloves. Like here. Adds fire damage to attacks. And I'm gonna grab that. That's even more DPS. Who doesn't like more DPS? I think. I should just find the boss. I'm actually same level. Okay. No, it doesn't help that like the monk starting tree is devoid of any damage. Because literally excluding these two nodes, which are very bad for like the value you get for putting a point inside, is the first place you're getting damage. Or if I'm not mistaken, like yeah, for example here, when you start as a ranger, damage, 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 damage. Speed, attack speed. Damage. 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 It's like 100% increased damage. From nothing. That's Ranger start, right? Yep. Whereas Monk... skill speed. Skill speed. 8% attack damage. 16. Attack speed. Skill speed. Skill speed. Skill speed. There's no damage here. It's crazy how bad this is. And literally, these trolls are removing this one, or rather taking these damage nodes and putting them here. Instead of grabbing them straight after, like Hollow Palm, you have to wait until you path all the way there. Which kinda blows. I was hoping to grab them early, but alas, no luck. No. If Hollow Palm doesn't scale as hard as I'd like to, we're just gonna go Whirling Assault and be like cosplaying a Whirlwind Barbarian. It's actually quite good. But yeah. What a difference a weapon makes. Like this one is dying way faster than the previous one. Also, most of the damage on this skill, by the way, comes from the tip. So what you wanna do is hit with like the final spike. Deals way more damage. Hey, okay, don't. Adios. Ooh! Unique! Thank you, thank you. Physical damage, attack speed, max life. It's kinda neat. I'm gonna go with mine though. Just the tip. Okay.
You did it! That I said.
He has
Come on, Lachlan. Alright, good.
It's open! Praise the first one! What is this? Great!
Are you gonna play with your mouse, by the way? Or WASD?
Talker!
Did you make up your mind?
Family of Count Lachlan of Ogham. My family! This doesn't make any sense! They're dead!
Oh, well, nope.
Bastard Eternals! I must make them pay! I must make them
Okay. Open up, dodge. Yes. I don't know, okay. I was really hoping they would swap around the quarter stave skills. So the start would be a bit better and you wouldn't be forced to do this. But here we are. Like, it's not bad, it's just annoying. I want to gamble, WSD and maybe quit or play mouse. Just open your options, right? Input and change it. You can play with a controller if you'd like to. Oh, nice. Right. So, when you got your blue item, right? It has two mods, prefix, suffix, you cannot add anything. But when you get a fancy orb like this, called a regal, let's start with regals. It adds another modifier and makes the item yellow. Honk. Yo! Person that physical, that's so fucking good, what the hell? Okay. That's literally the best you can get to level with. Like, the only thing it's missing is plus to melee skill games. What the fuck? Anyways. It opens 3 more slots, right? So I can add another prefix and 2 suffixes if I would like to. That's the random slamming I usually do. But there are also essences, maybe we will find one. And essences work the same way as a regal does. But they guarantee you a stat, which is kinda neat.
Hold up a moment.
It's like, when you got a good blue item, you can force a good essence mod on it.
must be getting close to the village.
But yeah, you gotta get the essence you want to first. That might be the tricky part. Okay. That's a crazy good weapon though. Yeah, it's a crazy good weapon. You have the game, right? Or are you like planning on buying it? Actually, don't remember if you bought it. Okay, let's see.
Another corrupted abomination.
So you could like download it now and see what you like. Just try a bit of the first act.
Get back here.
Reminds me of playing a monk in World of Warcraft. Okay. Come on. Bonk. I always do this. Wasting that shit. So counterintuitive though. Like the best leveling skill for Monk forces you to be at max range. And hit with the tip. Okay.
Corruption creates strange beasts indeed.
Sandals. Okay. Yes. You always right click quest items that grant you something, by the way. Like when the book dropped of the boss, you pick it up, it's green because it's a quest item, and you right click it to eat it. No, this is something you're gonna ask me. Because all of those plus notes, right, they give you plus to any attribute, but when you click them, you need to pick which one. Usually, go with Dex or Int, but sometimes you want to pick Strength, because support games require it or anything like that. Herald of Ash also kinda requires it. Julian at least. But yeah, I'm gonna go Dex and Int. I have the game, but I played range and needed mouse? I don't know, melee? But range is way better when you play it with WASD, as you can attack while moving. Like, I don't know how you would like to simulate that on a mouse, right? But I'm literally walking and attacking. Unless you got your skills bound to something else on your mouse. So you need to click like all the time like a madman. Unless you're doing that. And you're like clicking 50 times per second. If you're doing it, more power to you, but Jesus. Look, I got something that I wanted. Oh, this one. Staggering Palmo. Pick. Where can I put it? So many skills. Control F. I don't know. I cannot go. I'm playing WSD. I have to look down sometimes to check if I'm actually hitting spells. Yeah, but your main spells are on your mouth. So, you know, like your main spells are literally on your mouse, you cannot miss them. I would say it's way easier. More power to you if you can play it this way. I don't know if I could. Thank you. Staggering. Multi-shot. Mud APM. Kinda amazing. Checkpoint. I want the other waypoint though. It's kinda funny because you can leave behind the crystal and the big monkey detonates it by itself and kills its friends. Oh, yo, the monkey was loaded, what the hell? Okay, no bueno. Glacial or frozen? Yes. Okay. Hey, where's Bramblewood? Where to click fast? I'm thinking about playing for 10 hours. Like, you gotta remember, I played StarCraft quite good. Like, I have no problem clicking fast. But clicking fast for 10 hours a day is training on your wrist. And you know, getting carpal tunnel or anything because you're too stubborn to learn something new is kinda dumb. And you know I'm kinda right on that one. Like, there are way better ways to fuck up your wrists than spamming like a moron. Yeah, exactly. And that's why your hand hurts. Like, imagine if I had to play like this all the time. Because that's how I would need to play, right? To move as a melee and do shit. Fuck, I killed my other chat. But with WASD, it's chill. Like, I literally hold the button and I move there. I have support.
I sense.
I have boxing gloves, they don't help. To limit the flicks. Oh. I should tape, like, use my boxing tape to strengthen the wrists. See, I can teach you how to type boxing tape. To provide support to your wrists while gaming. Checkpoint and loot box. Oh, loot box.
Possessions,
Okay,
and I
let's
don't
fix it like this. Nice.
Perhaps this will assuage the girls.
I'm also able to bend my foot all the way to my keyboard, providing a first set of fingers if it's necessary. What the fuck did I just read? Oh.
So you pay. Go make a legend.
But yeah, after killing the graveyard guy, right? She's gonna resurrect our book of identification. We also got a belt. Kinda neat.
I think
Thank you.
Music aids the ordering of the mind.
Click. Never used your toes to click? No, I got both of my hands working. And luckily, right now, I don't need to use my feet to play the game. Lightning Caress. Light Reach, okay. That would be... Nah, evasion. Okay.
This hooded one. Anything take your fancy? Might make good scrap.
Why do the talismans roll so good? Like, that's another great talisman. The staves, on the other hand, at the vent were horrible. This one is, like, doable. Oh, that's a bad base. Okay. Parmolando.
Better chill. Wretch.
When you substitute Bobber. What can I tell you? I got one today. I'm happy for the one I got today. Bring them doggets out. I started late as fuck too. Happy deadass. Then make more YouTube content. Slow and steady. At least I know what to like make in terms of content. Jesus, you should have seen me trying to come up with something for RuneScape. Sitting there looking at the Kapka like a moron. Vanquished. I have one more support. Nope. Ooh, arcade. It's not an arcanist. Hermit Garb, nah. And checkpoint into village. Yeah, that's the thing, like, I'm not doing chunk locked, even though that would probably click. I'm not gonna be playing a game for 5,000 years to do a single video. And do you remember how, like, the red prison thingy... why did you not pick that box? It was an arcane box, it drops caster weapons. And it's a waste of time for how long they take. You can literally run the whole map before that thing opens in campaign. If I would be playing a caster, I would click it and probably on maps. I'm not clicking it right now though. In campaign, I usually only click the currency ones. Whatever the name was. They have a weird name that I cannot, like, nail now. I'm gonna tell you if I, like, remember. Remind myself of the... Ooh, tiara. Of the name. So now you click the box, you gotta wait for it to, like, start rolling. Then it spawns mobs in waves and you gotta clear them. Ain't really the best user of time. Let's pick. So that's why I did skip the box. And that's a better helmet. Nice. I missed the quest item somewhere and I don't like it. With that ass, I don't know where it is. As I didn't get the sound cue. Ooh, here? Nope. Here. Nice. Yeah. You need to open this to get your salvage bench the first time you play, unlike the new League 2. Click. So when you grab that and go to the city, you're gonna unlock salvaging. Pick. And take your socketed items from the stash. When you go to the bench, press the hammer. It's gonna show you which items can be salvaged, right? You socket the stuff with socket. When you salvage the stuff with sockets, you get shards that give you an orb if you get enough of them. And like armor with quality gives you scraps that give quality on items. So you can put quality on like any armor piece you want. For league start. I'm gonna see if I come up with anything tomorrow.
Go well.
No, neat thing. That's the full orb, right? From those scraps. You get an orb like this. You can use it on like your weapon, for example, to add the socket. And then this rune is fancy. Like you can see that they have different effects depending on what you socketed. Martial weapon, that's a stave. Or a mace. Or a sword that didn't come to game. And you know, 14% increased physical damage only applies to the weapon. It doesn't like apply globally to everything, but only applies to the damage of the weapon. But still a DPS increase. Which is neat. That's a nice weapon. Although, you probably want to get a resistance rune, usually from that guy. The boss slaps with gold if you don't dodge shit. Okay, the boss is probably up there. Yep. It's, you know... Might do something, but I'm not promising anything. I'd rather do everything I need to do tomorrow so I can sit through the weekend and play like a moron. I gotta ask my trainer if there's kickboxing on Sunday too. He said he's gonna have some fights, but I don't know if the fight is this Sunday or like in a month.
Justice.
Ogham deserves one last execution.
Justice.
Unless you got like an idea for a specific topic that you want to explain. So I could think about it and like see if I come up with something to my morning coffee.
Mere strength is no match for skill.
Supposedly there will be like one more leak teaser or something like that. At least that's what I read on Reddit today. So that might be something for a short in the morning, but I don't know if it's good enough for a long video. Okay, like keys, ramparts. We'll start reminder of a timer and to make people tune into the stream. Don't know how that's gonna click, but
Madness echoes.
you can see.
Here.
Can try. Okay. Let's see. Letitis, hello. 5. Thank you. Oh, I don't have a level. I forgot. See? The result, I'm kinda rushing again. Where's here? That's something for you too. When you press U, right, and you open your map, all of the useful stuff, 95% of the cases, has a plus on it. Like you see, no plus here, skip. No plus here, skip. No plus here, skip. Plus here, very good. Mucho bueno. Like, that's a passive point, that's a free aura, passive points. 10% cold res. The anvil doesn't have a plus, but the anvil is kinda important. Gallows. It's a support game. That's how we ensure no Q on league start, full clickbait. Yeah, but basing my content on clickbait is also kinda dumb. Like, you know, empty traffic leads nowhere. I literally had a clip that had like 50k views and led literally nowhere. Like the Reddit post had 300,000 or something. Oh, a new base. Nice. Like, I cannot complain, right? Because the growth is quite good. Come on. Getting like 15 subs in 2-3 days isn't bad. As a small channel.
Was that the benevolent dream?
Gotta make better content. That's all I need to do. And then we got it. Bonk, bonk. Let's do. Ooh, don't do this. Ooh. As long as it's consistent, yeah. Hey, so far I think I posted. I think I only skipped one day to like let the guide breathe a bit. But other than that, literally every single day. It's not bad. Like I don't remember the last time I made so much content. Holy. Kinda crazy. You know, I'm planning on sitting on the monk until it's absolutely broken. Maybe you will like the game enough so we can theory craft something later on too, which would be kinda neat. So, I still need a bit more, like, in-game knowledge, I guess. Because, you know, playing solo Self-Found and Zerging Leaks is definitely a different skill set. You don't care as much about Zuging on solo Self-Found as you do about just surviving with the shitty gear you got. I feel like I wasted my league starting luck with the weapon I got. It's crazy good. Nope. So far, the plans are for a lot of PoE content. I could cover some gaming drama too, but I will need to find like a good source for that shit. I like dramas. Not that ass. Where the hell is this? You know, it's also way easier to like stream Path of Exile when it's not the end of the league. And you can actually do content without like the content being dead, I guess. And when it drops. Yeah, sure. I get the... Homie. You know me. Give me the drama, I'll think of something. That's a nice chest. Let's transmute it int. Okay. Slows you. Kinda funny. I felt the slow the moment I equipped it. I just gotta think of a nice format though. Like, hit the drama. To make it watchable on YouTube. I guess if you get something, I'm gonna record it and like send it to you and you're gonna tell me what you think about it. You can hit it this way. Dex. Person goes to Penat and might actually go to jail. That's that asshole that electrocuted his dog, right? Like that guy. Something you would watch. Can always get into it, right? Don't know. Nothing wrong in trying. Might be something fun.
These men know not what they exalt.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck that guy. So it's definitely easier to get a clickable short out of that, not out of Exile. I might be wrong though. I might just suck at making shorts. That's on me. Shocking his dog. I mean, I know him for other stuff, right? But fuck him for shocking the dog. Poor dog. Oh, everybody loves for shocking his dog. Like, you decide by yourself, by your own fucking free will to get a dog. The dog isn't dropped on you, and you decide to be a fucking asshole to a harmless animal. Like, you literally gotta be retarded. There's literally no other excuse but you being a fucking horrible human being.
this was, it's not over. This dark power will return.
Movement speed. So yeah, fuck that guy. Spirit. Didn't even do anything though. Yeah, that's the thing. And like, if he did it on stream, you can only think what he has done outside of stream to the fucking dog. Like, fuck that guy sideways. Because if he can electrocute a dog on stream, then he literally could do anything. I don't even want to think what he has done off stream to the dog. But that dog probably has like Vietnam flashbacks or some other shit like that. Okay. I'm gonna finally swap, because I can't stand this anymore. Okay, you're gonna be good enough for now.
The village.
Refund, strength, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, perfection. I'm probably gonna lose a bit of damage, but whatever. I like my hollow palm.
The ultimate technique.
Yep, doesn't matter. I like my hollow palm. Warrior. Oh, I'm missing one more. Okay. Refund the dex into strength. Perfect. That's gonna work. Gosh. Okay. Overabundance, bleed, glacial, blast, rapid. Okay. Being right back? Sure. Fun parts. My favorite part. That is. Oh, that explains why my damage fell off. Okay. I have my single target skill though. I'm kinda trolling. It's level 14 for it. So, I got my class fantasy of punching stuff. Ooh, exalted. Should have waited for 14. Okay. Bonk. Bonk. Okay, nice. Bonk. Okay, Greater level 10. Ima grab that. Gloves. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Pick. Int. Rip. Okay, I need to rebind that. Because I'm fat fingering C way too much. Okay. Bonk. So now are we doing the zero spells monkey? No, it's funny. The items are so like powerful in this game that you could run it with like good enough weapon. Also, the hardest hitting spell right now for me is my auto attack. And I can socket stuff in like shit into auto attack. You could make auto attack work probably like endgame wise. Is it fun though? That's questionable. So you know, lightning. Oh, Frill of the Kill, Killing Palm, Frill. Let's try one. I'd rather do full Zug Zug. You know, embrace the Zug. It's fun to see suffering. I'll agree with you. Is this a meme build? Not yet. I'd agree with you on the suffering part. But I would just play Dark Soul if I wanted to suffer. To be honest. You know. Last time we played like this, right? That was kinda funny. Okay. Anyhow. Okay. So, I have to do one thing. This. Because the lack of AoE sucks. Okay. Fantasy suffering. I think Uber gave me for my birthday first Dark Souls or something like that. I think it's first Dark Souls. And I wanted to play them. Didn't get to play them yet.
The walls carry a subtle beat of a monstrous
Thank you. Fantasy suffering. I was thinking the other day if it's like possible to get motion capture. So I would need to actually like swing to use my skills as a monk. That would kinda be funny though.
The voice of the man face.
Something to explore one day. Cool should override the projectiles. I don't like when they steal my cool. I also need to start having unified keybinds. So it's where every single monk had skills in different places. Best Flurry. That's his AoE tag, right? Yep. Nice. Stairs. I don't have any more suffers, nope. Okay. Hold up, I skipped the big guy. And he gives hell, which we kinda need. Okay.
Get back!
First
Is there no limit to corruption's influence?
Remember Gandalf when we played that shitty Minecraft mod? That was like full on suffering. And it wasn't enjoyable to play, it was enjoyable to like watch even. Hey, face tanking shit, my favorite. This. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Of pagan beliefs.
It was there, right? Why is there no... Oh! Nice. So, yeah, you know, there are limits to suffering. Definitely. Staggering Wind Blast. Wind Blast. Yep.
Loathsome creature.
It's kinda funny that viewers dropped twice after we started London Race. See, that's the stuff that clicks sometimes. Being absolutely unhinged and talking shit that would get you banned. Also, you gotta remember it's quite late. It's 11. Like, I'll probably kill the boss and wrap it up for today. Where'd I suck at my... Okay, I got this into... Okay. Actually tight for some reason. We had a long day today. Don't know. We went to the gym. Work, the gym is important for your health, don't forget. So no. If I got like any more things I need to explain, I'll probably explain to you anyways when we start playing. But you know. Shoot your shoot. Shoot your shot before I go. Okay. Corpse explosion almost got me there. I don't need to look at the thing I'm doing. I got the same, right? Fuck, didn't touch, but hold on. It's like this, because I'm trolling. I know what you mean. I need to like visualize it in my head for it to even work. Hold up. To fix one thing. Okay. Double start, I think will be easier. No. You know where to find me if you need any answers, right? And I'll probably be way ahead of you. No cap. When you get home from work.
This interloper has the power we need. Kill him, and you shall have everything I promised.
No, this time. I'll remove your head myself.
We'll see about that.
The worst part is that playing ice would probably be better than what I'm playing now. Kinda don't want to play ice. Be 2 hours late by default.
Stay back.
Oh. Okay, you definitely shouldn't walk into that. I haven't seen this attack ever. What the fuck?
Open the cage.
That was weird.
Release the beast.
Don't know if I'm launching for Sedgwick, starting to play for Taurus, kinda meh. You can finish the first act in 2 hours. So, don't know if it's really mad. Wait, can I stop face tanking? Homie, phase. I don't care about your wordplay. I can finish the first act under an hour. You can finish the first act in 2 hours. Trust me. Like deadass, you can finish it under 2 hours if you try. I'm face tanking everything so far. Okay, homie, okay. I'm gonna learn mechanics. Yeah? Sounds like a good use of 2 hours, right?
Allow me to clear your mind, if only for a moment. The madness. It consumed.
I don't know what any boss do. Dodge, 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 dodge.
It against me. Where has she taken the beast? I found messages from the desert. From the Vastiri? Yes. Find her. Kill her. But first, please, stop the madness. As you wish. We must make haste.
Okay, what did we get? Because I was slacking nothing. I will die 20 times. It would probably be so hilarious to watch. Okay, good enough. 8. I got these, I got these, I got these. These nuts. I have to check one more thing. Okay. I got those, I got those. Okay, good enough for one day, right? I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Hold up. What is the pink? PoE2 news. Masters of the Atlas. Okay. Don't know. I saw you play games. I know you're good mechanically. I don't feel like you're gonna die that much.
I've collected
Unless you will be like severely under leveled and you're gonna rush ahead.
I will treasure it.
Then the game is gonna verify
We
you.
can go well.
But usually, when you're like at the same level as the zone, right? And your gear isn't like 20 levels below what you're fighting, you can face tank most of it. You're at large, time to learn WASD. I believe. I believe you can learn. Right. Good enough for today, right? It's 11:13. Okay. Thank you, my homies. Hopefully I didn't bore you to death. Tomorrow we might rush it, or maybe we'll take it slowly. We're gonna see how much fun is tomorrow, right? I believe Gandalf. Finish your work fast so we can suffer together. Okay. Thank you all. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. For a long one. Right. Rush it. Depending how fun the league mechanic is. And I'm still, I'm still gonna go to sleep. I'm not fucking up my sleep schedule for nothing. The league is gonna last for 6 months. Come on. Let's have some dignity. Anyhow, see y'all tomorrow. We're gonna play. Have a great night. Night. Adios.